Okay, so now we've covered the 6 big lessons that I've learned, but let me share a few extra group program tips for you to consider. Here's the first thing I'm going to say to you on this. Do not underprice your group program. It's really easy to undervalue your expertise when you're offering it to a group, but make sure that your pricing reflects the value you provide. And even when it's a beta launch. So again, what I'd say in this is think about the outcome that your clients are going to get. If they're going to make more money, well, then the pricing should reflect that. If they're going to be healthier, more successful, have better relationships, whatever the outcome is going to be, make sure your pricing reflects that. And so even the beta launch, yes, it can be a discounted price for those early adopters of your group program, but still, it needs to be worth your while financially to run it. And you need to feel, like you're being paid enough that it's worth your while doing it as well, because then you're going to enjoy it more. Whereas if you feel it's sucking the life out of you and it's not worth the money, well, then it's just going to not be a win-win situation for anybody involved. Okay, the next thing is about feedback loops. And what I mean by this is when you create opportunities for feedback with your participants, that actually creates an opportunity to continually improve your group program. And then how you do this, it's just so easy. You literally ask them for their input. You let them know that this is the first launch or the beta launch or whatever, and you just adjust what you're doing accordingly. Now, the great thing is that when people know they're coming in and it's the beta launch, they're going to be prepared for things to change. And so by managing their expectations for that initial cohort of people in your group program, you're really going to be able to get that valuable feedback early on and make sure then that future clients through the group program have an incredible experience. Okay, next, scaling gradually. Right, if you're new to group programs, start small, but equally start before you're ready and then scale gradually. And this is going to help you manage the complexity of your group program while still maintaining a positive experience for your clients. And this was advice that I got, and I think that was really good advice. You can build it as you go and you can sell it before it's built. That's exactly what I did. The very first time around, I launched it. I got 8 people in. That was enough just to get started. And when you do it that way and you're building it as you go, it's particularly helpful if you're the type of person who works well to deadlines or needs any accountability, because your clients, they're going to hold you accountable. For me, this is the tip that I have in the next one. Don't make it complicated. And this was what I was guilty of when I was building it as I went. And I put so much pressure on myself because I really wanted to deliver incredible value and incredible content so clients could get incredible results. And I worked so hard. I mean, I literally worked from 8 in the morning until 10 at night every day for about 8 weeks, so that I could create all of this incredible content. But what I did was I created too much content, okay? I literally created 36 pre-recorded lessons for my first program. That was way too many. Yes, it was all incredibly valuable and the feedback was great, but it was too much. And people started to feel overwhelmed by how much content was there. So even though we had live sessions and there was pre-recorded stuff, it was just too much. And there was work for them to go off and do afterwards when we'd been on the live calls and all that sort of stuff. So my advice on this is go lighter, go on the lighter side of the content by keeping things short and sweet, but offering incredible support and really building on that community vibe.